Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing my March favorites. I don't have a ton of misses, so I'm just going to tell you guys about my favorites for the month and what I've been loving because I do have a lot of them, so we're just going to kind of get through this pretty quickly, hopefully. We'll see how long I talk. I wanted to share with you guys products I've been loving. I have some new favorites, some old favorites, and just things I kind of rediscovered for the month of March. If you guys are interested in this video, then definitely keep watching. If you're interested in this makeup look, I will have a get ready with me Q&A using my March favorites. Let me know if you guys want me to incorporate one of those videos each month, like after my favorites, to show you how they apply and stuff like that. Even if I use them throughout the month, like would you still want a dedicated Q&A with me getting ready with them? Let me know in the comments. That will be coming after this video, so you will see it very soon and all these products in action. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave and hit that post notification bell. That way you're notified every single time I upload a video. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so one of the favorites I want to show you guys are these little ear cuffs from Bobble Bar. I actually got a few, or not a few, I got a set from, I think maybe 2 sets from Bobble Bar. And they're just like little faux earpieces, so you can just like put them in whenever, and then they just sit in your ear like that. So if you don't want to commit, you can fake it with one of these ear cuffs. They're pretty easy to take out, but they do stay in all day. This one is a thicker one. There's another one I've been using a lot recently, but I can't find it. It's not on my like little jewelry thing, and I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna have to go on a hunt for that. But I've been really enjoying them. I think they're fun and something different to add to my ears, especially if you have your hair up or something for summer. The next thing I want to talk about is this Daisy Love Marc Jacobs perfume. I actually got this like last year in PR, and I've never been a huge fan of Marc Jacobs, like the regular, I think it's the regular Daisy, like their most iconic scent. But this is it. This is what I love. This smells so good. Oh my gosh. So I have this pulled up on Sephora so I can tell you guys a little bit more about it. This is a warm floral. You guys know I love my florals. So the notes are crystallized cloudberries, daisy tree petals, cashmere musks, and driftwood. And it just smells so good. Like you guys know I love my florals, and this is just, I love the smell of this. I could just drench myself in it. Highly recommend trying this out if you love florals, but you haven't really found one that you're obsessed with. Like it's not super sweet, but it's not super warm. It's just like that perfect mixture. So this is a brand new self-tanner for your face. I tried it this month and I absolutely love it. I knew I had to have it. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, okay, I have to have that tanner. This is the Dripping Gold Luxury Tanning Wonder Water Hello Tan Filter Self-Tanning Face Mist in medium dark. So that's what it looks like. It just looks like water in this. So what I like to do, you guys know I use the Dripping Gold in Ultra Dark, and it's one of my favorites. I've been using it for a long time. It's just nice and moisturizing. Of course, if you guys want to know other self-tanners that I love, because I do love other ones as well, I will leave my full video down below. It hasn't really changed. It's stayed the same, so if you want to check that out. But this is cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan-friendly, and it just looks like water, but whenever I'm self-tanning or I feel like my face just needs a little bit of color, before I go to bed at night, I will wash my makeup off, do my skincare, and spray this all over my face, and you can just feel when your face is fully covered. I keep my eyes closed until it is completely dry. I don't open them because it does kind of burn your eyes if you get it near them. So I just keep my eyes closed and I like fan myself and I just wait for it to dry, and then you're good. All you have to do is go to bed, wake up, and your face has some color to it. Like it's nothing super intense, but you do get really good color. It kind of helps with the face to body matching, you know. It's not exact, but I find that it's nice and gentle on my skin. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't make me more red, like make my rosacea flare up. So I've been loving this as just a quick, easy, put it on your face, go to sleep, wake up with a tan face. Next up is a new favorite hair product. I get questions all the time about what hair care I use. If you guys are wondering, I still use the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair line. I think it's great. I just use the shampoo and then the deep conditioning mask because I only wash my hair about once to twice a week, if that. I still use those products and love them, but I have incorporated something different into my routine. It is this Amika the Wizard Detangling Primer. And if you have really tangly hair when you get out of the shower, I know I do. My hair is just like a knot. Even if I brush my hair out before I get in the shower and everything, for some reason it's just so tangly when I get out of the shower, and I don't like to brush it out right away, you know what I mean? Like, I like to moisturize and do whatever I need to do before I move on to hair. Hair is always like the last thing that I work on. Put this in, brush it out, and then let my hair air dry for a little bit, and then I'll blow dry it and I'm done with my hair. Really loving this. I noticed such a huge difference when I use this product because it really, like, the brush just glides through and it's like the tangles just get loosened up. It's so nice, and I do definitely think that it helps protect from the heat from the blow dryer as well. Even though I don't use my blow dryer for as long as I used to, I still think it really does help. It makes my hair so smooth, and I can blow dry my hair straight and it looks so good. Another kind of random thing I wanted to share with you is this beauty blender case. So I think this is great for traveling because your beauty blender can just dry up. You just put it together and you can hold about 2 beauty blenders in there for sure because it's pretty big. But I've also been loving it just to have as a stand. So I actually bought another one. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is what it looks like when it comes. You have this little case and then obviously the pill on the inside. But what I like to do is put the butt of it into this container and then keep it on my vanity, and that way I can just put my beauty blender in and out and it just hangs out there. I like it because that way my beauty blender is in one spot. I know where it is. It's not getting as much dog hair on it because it's not falling on the ground and everything. I just like having this sit on my vanity. So I recommend when you get this, if you want to use it like day to day, definitely keep this outside packaging and just use it to hold your beauty blender on your vanity. This is great for traveling. You could just toss it in there, even just on your vanity as well, if you just want to throw it in and then let it dry instead of letting it just hang out and about. I think it's great. So absolutely love this. I think they're awesome. First thing I've been loving is the foundation that I'm wearing right now, and it is the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. My perfect shade is 35 in, so this is just a little sample size. I did a full video on this foundation, so if you guys want to check that out, I will link it down below, and you can see how it wears throughout the day. I am wearing it right now, and just everything that I'm going to share with you guys, the combo that I'm wearing just looks so good. It is flawless. I just love it, and this has been one of my favorite foundations. I'm going to purchase the full size once I get through this little sample size because I think it's amazing. And then to pair with that, I have been loving this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I did a full video. I've done quite a few videos recently, so I did a video with like drugstore favorites, so you can see this in that video, but you can also see it in my Get Ready With Me coming up. This has really great coverage. It is more of a matte concealer, but it is full coverage. It's super easy to blend out in my opinion if you apply it and then just hurry up and take your beauty blender and blend it out. This shade, Tan Walnut, is pretty much the perfect shade for me when I'm nice and self-tanned, so when I'm 35 in, using this in conjunction is really great. And then I will just add a little bit of this Flower Beauty Light Illusion right in the inner corner just to add a little bit of lightness and really make my under eyes pop. Even though this is matte, it is not drying on my skin. It does not look like the Revlon Candid one. The Revlon Candid concealer is so drying and it just did not flatter my skin at all. And my forehead's a little bit more dry in this area, but it does not accentuate it at all. I can use this with any of my favorite foundations and it looks fantastic with all of them. And then for my powder, I have been using the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I have gotten back on this and it is so beautiful. This is such a great powder. I love it so much. This really does give you a nice flawless base. It looks so beautiful on top of any foundation. Like, I used a different foundation this month that I used to love, and then it looked so heavy, and I put this on top of it and it actually made it look better because it's such a nice blurring product. I highly recommend this if you have texture and pores, things like that, and you have a hard time finding powders that really just make you look nice and smooth. This is the way to go. Benefit came out with these Cheek Leader palettes. So there's 2 different ones, and this one in Bronze Squad is my absolute favorite. If you are more medium to tan, I think you would really like this product. I don't like the blushes in here because they're not deep enough for me. Like, they don't show up on my skin well. But I love the new Hula Caramel. This is such a great bronzer. I have it on now. It's just something really nice to warm up the skin. It blends out really well. You have the original Hula, so you could bronze and then contour with this. And of course, this highlighter, it is what I'm wearing right now in the shade Cookie. And it is so intense. It's like a wet looking highlighter. It is beautiful. So I only used 3 shades out of the 5 in this palette, but I think that's totally fine. Has a little mirror and everything blends out really well. And I have been going to this all the time. I love that everything is in one, like the bronzer, contour, highlight, and then I could just throw a blush in. I think it's great. So definitely check out the Bronze Squad if you're like more of a bronzy look. So Pure came out with some new face powders, and one of the face powders is actually down in my purse because I've been taking it with me everywhere. So just know, the one that's in this packaging, that's just like the regular face powder. I think it's like an oil control one or something. That's a big favorite of mine, and so are these. So we have another bronzer. This is the Pure Bronzing at Matte Bronzer in Dark. I actually really love this to bronze up my face. It kind of looks intimidating in the pan because it looks very dark, but if you use a light hand with it, you can really blend it out beautifully, and it gives you this nice, warm, sun-kissed look. You could also go ahead and contour with it as well. So if you're kind of my skin tone, definitely go in with a lighter hand. This bronzer does smell like chocolate, and I love the packaging. You do have a little mirror, and it's nice and slim, so definitely check this out. It's a really great product. And then they also came out with this highlighter. It is the Afterglow highlighter. This is so intense and beautiful. It's more of a golden champagne. So the one on my face now is definitely more of like a pink highlighter. This one is more gold, and it is very metallic and bright. It's one of those highlighters that you kind of need to be careful if you have texture down here to not bring it too far down. I really like using it like right on the center of my highlight to make a highlight pop, and sometimes I'll use it all over my face. I did that in my like everyday makeup look, and it still looked really beautiful. You just use a light hand with it. I'm really impressed by this. This is my favorite highlighter that they've came out with, and like my favorite formula by far. So if you're into metallic highlighters and something that's really gonna pop, you're gonna love this Afterglow one. And again, it has that same packaging with the mirror. I'll quickly shout out this e.l.f. sponge. This has been such a great product. It's very squishy when you get it underwater and blends out really well. So I have been loving this. There's not too much to say about it, but this is one of my newest favorite drugstore beauty blenders. Next up is one of my new favorite brow products because it is so easy to use. It definitely took me a little bit of practicing, but I think I got my brow now. I have it on my brows now. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel, and I have it in blonde and soft brown. I like going over my entire brow with blonde, and then I'll go in with soft brown and like just touch it up here in the outer parts just to make it a little bit deeper, but I don't bring it too far in because then I have too harsh of a brow. So I use this to kind of accentuate that tail, and this one to use just all over. And then I'll apply my Catrice brow pencil in the inner part of my brow because I can't get like that feathered effect because I don't have any brow hairs that like right in here. I have to kind of fake them. I will use that Catrice brow pencil in blonde just to add some strokes in there and get it done. But I really like the way my brows look. I do clean it up with concealer. I'll use the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, right? Yes, Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I'll just carve out my brows if needed, like if I got a little messy and I was trying to do it too quick. This is my go-to product for that. But I love how easy this is. It's so convenient. You're not dirtying up a bunch of brushes and having to wait to clean brushes to try this out. I think it's just such a good product. And if I just need a little bit of a brow, like some sort of color, then I can just take blonde all over and work with what I got. You know what I mean? Like something very quick. I'm really happy they came out with this. I think this is a really great idea, and I'm all about it. Also want to shout out this Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Perma Precision Liquid Liner. This is such a black liquid liner. I got this in PR. That's just a very light stroke. This has a great felt tip. Like, it's not super stiff, but it's very precise. No matter what kind of eyeshadow I have on, it could be really intense glitter. It could be just honestly whatever. It's going to go on like a Sharpie. It is so black, and it does dry down really, really quickly as well. This is more of a matte highlighter. This is more of a matte liner. I mean, there's a little bit of shine to it, but I don't find that bothers me. I think it looks really great with all the looks that I've been doing. I love that, and it also doesn't run on my eyes either, which is key. Two more products I want to share with you. We'll talk about the mascara first. So this is the L'Oreal Unlimited Mascara. This has been my go-to for when I'm not doing false lashes. It just creates a lot of volume. It can go like this and you can bend it or whatever, but I don't mess with it. I just keep it as is. And it is a nice rubberized wand. I can get really far into my inner corner with this and get those little bitty lashes. And you can also build this up to be really dramatic or not so intense, but you have a lot of fluttery lashes going on. And it is very black. So this has been one of my favorites. I've just been really enjoying it. I've been going to it a lot this month. And I actually really like the packaging. I think it's really cute. I'm going to quickly shout out things after this product that you've seen before, but that I kind of like rediscovered and fell back in love with. I cannot tell you guys, out of all the years I've been on YouTube, I have always said, I don't know, I don't believe in setting sprays. They don't do anything for me. Then I tried the Morphe one. And I was like, okay, I love this to like set my makeup and make it all look kind of seamless. I can't say that I saw something throughout the day, but I liked the way that it made my makeup look. But I've been using the Urban Decay De-Slick, the makeup setting spray, and I think I see a difference. I do kind of think this makes me stay matte throughout the day. I'm seeing it. I'm feeling this product. I did get the travel size because I wanted to try this one, and I also have the all-nighter. I haven't been using the all-nighter one as much, but I have been using this one a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm like down to here, and I just got it this month. So I've been really enjoying this product. I think I'm going to buy the full size, and I don't know, man. I think I'm a believer. And like, no matter what makeup look I'm doing, I always set it with this at the very end, and it just helps melt everything, mattify, and then I'm good to go. And then before you know it, the whole day is gone and I haven't even touched up my face and it still looks great. So I don't know. I'm becoming a believer. Maybe I talked crap for too long. Okay, now I'm going to do quick mentions that you guys know. If you've been watching me, I love these products, but I rediscovered them and I have been using them nonstop. So first two are from Lottie London. This is the Tan Time Bronzer. Bronzer has just been the theme this month. We're getting ready for spring, summer. We're bronzing it up. We're making ourselves look like bronze goddesses out here. Highlight everything. Tan Time Bronzer in the shade Light Medium is perfect for me. This is more darker, so if you're fair, I think this will definitely pull more orange on you. But since I do have more of a tan, I can really get away with bronzing my face with this. I would not contour with it because it is more of an orangey bronzer. It reminds me of MAC Give Me Sun, which I want to try that out again because I used to love it. But I've been really enjoying this. Again, nice, sleek, compact. You can get Lottie London at Ulta. And then also this Blush Crush blush in the shade Drake. I have been using so much this month. It has gone with so many different looks, and I think it is absolutely beautiful. Last but not least, we have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I cannot stop using this product. I go back to it all the time just because it has everything I need. I love that you have pops of color, but you have a ton of warm shades, and I just love it. You have a nice black in there. You have a good highlight shade. Only thing missing is something for me to set my primer with, but I'm okay with it because I have all these other shades, and I just really love it. And every time I look at it, I'm just like, this is so pretty. You know, it's just a good everyday palette, and this is actually the product that I'm going to be packing in my bag for when I travel down to Georgia and I need to like live without my eyeshadow palettes for a while. This is the one I'll go to. Alright guys, that is it for all of my favorites for the month of March. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!